Hey guys, what's up? Today we have a Benchmade knife. This is the gold class, and Benchmade they also have the black class and the blue class. They used to have the red class, but I don't think they have it anymore. The knife is called the Pocket Rocket, and the series number is 7505. This knife is a collaboration work between Benchmade and a custom knife maker, Sibert, and this is one of Shane's more famous design. I also have the little brother, which is the 755. You guys can go check my older video, which is probably a couple of years ago. So this is new, and well, not exactly new, but I recently received it, and I love it. The action is very smooth, as you can see. There's almost no detent. You can really shake the knife out, but it will not open in your pocket. So it's okay. It's okay for the big blade. The fun thing about this knife is that it is dual action. So you can open it with thumb start, or you can open it automatically with a push of the scale on top. I'll show you again. Just push the scale. I'll do it in a slow motion. Yeah, that's a slow motion. So the blade goes out really fast. It kicks. It has a really nice kick, and the scale is pretty hard to push at the beginning. But probably my thumb got used to it, so now it's really not that hard to deploy it automatically, and you can close it also without much problem with one hand. These are titanium bolsters with titanium frame lock and G10 scales on top. The G10 is very grippy. You can leave some of your skin on top if you really rub it. But I like the grippiness because it feels much safer in your hand. The knife design is also very distinctive. It's bulky design. So Shane's a pretty. I met Shane once in the gathering, but he probably won't remember me. And he's a pretty strong guy, so the knives really show the physique of the maker. The blade is 3.9 inches long, and it uses M390 steel. I like M390. Good edge retention. It is heat treated, so it gets 60 to 62 of Rockwell hardness, and that's pretty high. I don't know if it's too high for this knife, but anyway, the blade is not really thick, but it's not the thickest blade you'll have, but it's pretty thick. It's about 0.15 inches. It's a lot of blade and very sharp. I love the groove that Shane made on his knives. The thumb stud, the volcanic style thumb stud, is also very user friendly. You can close it easily. You can flip it with the middle finger. You can shake it if you really want to. There's a couple of ways to open the knife. The pocket clip, it's a milled one-piece pocket clip with some of designs, as you can see there. Nice grooving. There's another version of this one. I think this is 132. There's 131, which is a even higher class than this one, which has the lightning strike carbon fiber, and then some lightning strike carbon fiber insert on the clip, and I think there's also insert on the fuller. Looks much better though, but it's just way too expensive for me to spend on a production knife. This knife is not cheap, but for the money I paid, I didn't pay second hand price. I was into the the first run, so I got it for about a little bit cheaper than the MSRP, which is really good. Blade centered, and I really like this knife because it's a lot of fun. When I'm watching movie at home, I just like to take the knife and start flipping it or playing it, play the automatic action. It's really really cool, really fast. The scale also serves as the lock bar stabilizer, so you don't overextend the lock bar and damage it. It is pretty thick, the lock bar. It's actually thicker than the blade stock, as you can see there, but it's really easy for you to open the knife, so which is a plus, I guess. Love all the little details that goes into this knife, the little dots here that makes your knife easier to open, to unlock, I mean. The grooves here and the grooves here, so when you hold the knife, it's not so bulky. You can have a really nice grip. The pocket clip, it's tip down right-handed only. I really wish it was tip up. If I don't know, if I was lucky enough ever got into Shane's custom knife, I'll definitely have a tip up a knife from him. Why? Because for normal use, this is a very comfortable knife. For normal, when you grip it like this, really comfortable knife with great jimping. It's a little bit slippery, but it gives you a good traction. Anyway, it doesn't tear your thumbs up. But when you want to grab it reverse wise, the pocket clip kind of get in the way, probably because I have a really short finger, but that's my only downside on the clip for this one. If the clip is tip up, then since I have a bigger gap here from my thumb and my index finger, I will be able to grab it better. Anyway, I rarely use a knife reverse wise, so actually I rarely use the knife at all. So the construction, the scales are bolted with two screws here. Inside liners, there's black liners. It is stainless and it's been skeletonized, as you can see. The thickness of both sides is the same, but you'll be able to see that there's some different cutout. For example, the G10 scale on this side is thinner than the G10 scale on this side, but it has a thicker titanium liner here, and this side it uses a stainless liner probably because of the automatic system. It is done that way, but both sides are very symmetric. It's the same size, and it has these really interesting looks. I love the jimping on the back, and down here also it has a really sharp jimping. You will it will really bite into your palm if you want some extra reach. It is a open back uses two standoff, um, dumbbell style standoffs, so it has more space to pack the big beefy blade. Sorry about the shaking. Whenever I open this knife, it kicks. Okay, the build quality, very good. The blade's very firm. The log is very firm. Sometimes sticks, but it's not a problem. It's not a really big stick. See, now it doesn't stick. It still needs some break-in. But on top of that, this is one awesome knife. If you can find one, and you can pay for under $500, I really think it's a good buy, because nowadays it's almost impossible to get a knife from Shane. I have been emailed him since, I don't know what, 3 years ago, and he answered all my emails actually, and but I was never able to get into his order book. I'm not even sure if he has a order book or if his order book is closed. Anyways, because I don't see him make a lot of knives, but every knife that I see on the forums, they're just amazing. I really love how he do the details on the bolsters, on his custom knives. There's just so much little things into little things, and this is the drop point. He also has the worm cleave, and he also has a tanto style. I love his tanto. That's like one of the best custom grinds in a knife, and it really goes together with the with all his with the pocket rocket shape. It's just really cool. So that's about it, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Just some closer look. Oh, it uses two stop pin, by the way. One for blade resting, just like right now, and one for when it's open. Kind of interesting though. I don't know why, but it works though. And when the blade's closed, it has a little bit of it still has a little bit of tension there for the spring, I guess. So that's it. Great knife. You get a chance to buy one because the number is really limited, and I'm very sure, I'm very sure you will not see another pocket rocket design for at least a couple of more years. Okay, so this is as near as you can get from a custom, which probably cost you what, 4 times the price. See you again. Bye.